let's get it poppin'. Waving my inboard shell cases, get the droppin'. It was time to go down, I got too much pride to hide. I'm outside, girl in my pocket, just got in my stop, but I'm dying to pop it. I'm young and I'm restless, you know. Just since the world turns, this lesson should be learned.
That's before your time. It's not an easy fight. 32-1 with 28 KOs. James Kirkland, the Mandingo Warrior. I feel uncomfortable calling another man the Mandingo Warrior. But here we are right now, May the 8th, 2015. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I've been on a vacation, per se. I'm going to do another video later on tonight, pretty much explaining what's been going on. But long story short, we have Saul Canelo Alvarez. What is he? 44-1-1 with 31 KOs or 32. Fighting at a catchweight of 155 pounds against James the Mandingo Warrior Kirkland. 32-1 with 28 KOs. Both weighed in under 155-pound catchweight limit at 154. Well, 154 and a half. Both fighters. Right now, I guess we could say Canelo is the favorite. Am I picking Canelo to win? Yes. Follow me, because see, on my show, it's R-rated. It's for adults. So we're going to talk man to man. So when I say this, I'm going to, use my explicit curse word quota in saying Canelo can get fucked up. So and when I say that is, Canelo's not known to have a high punch output. Meaning, if you're a fight, meaning the issue, in my opinion, with the Alvarez-Lara fight was that Alvarez-Lara, if he would have, instead of being on the back foot and jab, jab, left, if he would have threw some more punches or mixed it up, he would have beat Canelo. Unanimous decision. But the fact that his punch output, even though wherever they were, Canelo was more efficient and effective in power punching, Alvarez-Lara was more efficient and effective in the jabs. Canelo didn't even land double-digit jabs in that fight. But what I'm saying is, if Lara was able to mix it up a little more, perhaps maybe just 20 punches to the body, maybe threw 20 punches to the body, an extra 20 punches to the body compared to what he threw. I don't even think he threw 20 punches to the body in that fight. Maybe if he would have mixed it up with a left hook every now and then, or a right hook instead of the jab, jab, left, and then get on your bike. Get on his bike. He was on his bike, yo. He'd be like, ha, ha, ha. And this starts saying, especially when Canelo uppercutted him, like in the eye, cut his eye up. What did he do? It was like, as soon as he got hit, he got the fuck out of there. So what I'm saying is this: a guy like James Kirkland, we know. Let's not be coy. He's been known to be somewhat of a head case. The black pill, the robberies and all that type stuff. And now the question is, why no Wolfe? I think we can, let me catch my breath. Pardon me. I was sick this week, so I get excited talking about boxing, obviously. Then I start, forgetting, like, oh shit, you sick, you have an asthma attack if you don't calm down. So James Kirkland can beat Canelo, and as I said earlier, beat Canelo the F word up if he throws more and maintains consistency. Now, one good thing is he's been on weight for quite some time, meaning around 10 pounds, around a 155-pound limit, maybe less, for well over a month or so. So basically when he showed up at the first press conference for the fight, he had already cut a nice solid amount of weight. So there's various different issues with James Kirkland. Yes, the James Kirkland that we know that fought Glenn Tapia, Alfredo Angulo. Yes, we know Carlos Molina, even though they ended crazy. Yes, we know James Kirkland can fight. James Kirkland has it in there. He has the knockout ability, and he's going to be, in my opinion, stronger than Angulo, stronger than Floyd Mayweather. And I'm talking about as far as full-fledged 154-pound fighter. 160-pound fighter. So don't give up. He ain't stronger than Floyd. They're going to say Floyd in the gym, Floyd hit you with a jab to the body. You go, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is Canelo is fighting, in my opinion, a fighter who's bigger, a fighter who's stronger. And Canelo, in this fight, he has to be the better boxer. He can't go out there thinking he's going to bang with James Kirkland, because then, what did I say? There's a good chance he'll likely get beat the fuck up. This is a Canelo who's gonna have to use that like he was doing with Austin Trout. This is a Canelo who's gonna have to use his footwork and look good as a fighter boxer. To whereas in James Kirkland, we know he's gonna come out there and try to take Canelo's head off. Canelo with his little cinnamon, you know, kind of like complexion, and you know his skinny jeans, and you know he's like he's a little, you know, like what do they call it, metrosexual. So so no disrespect. So, you know, a guy like James Kirkland, you know, and 50 probably tell him, like, hey, I gotta fuck him up. You know? So, like, if I'm in James Kirkland's ear, I'm thinking, like, yo, look at him. Like, we know what the airs Landy are. You know what Jose Miguel Cotto, when he rocked him, I wish I could show you that footage. Go back and look at Canelo versus Miguel Cotto, Jose Miguel Cotto. And you'll see Canelo, like, he hit Canelo with some shit to the point where Canelo leg did one of those, like, anyway, Canelo can lose, ladies and gentlemen. This is not just a fight. I understand that Canelo is typecast as far as having issues with boxers. Like Canelo would have issues with guys like Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, twin brother Charlos. You know, of course, Floyd Mayweather. We saw he had some issues with Austin Trout. Some, I understand that, but and I understand how fans feel that guys like James Kirkland may be tailor-made for guys like Saul Canelo Alvarez, but that's not the case in this fight. And by the way, they're going to be fighting in front of 41,000. And what I want to do for you right now is, before we go, and I almost forgot, I want you to hear a video right here that's on the channel. Courtesy of Golden Boy Promotions. Thank you, Golden Boy Promotions. Of James Kirkland's new trainer. His name is Rick Moronis. Now, we already talked. Hold on, give me 1 minute. I'm going to play it so you can hear it in the background. So, many people are upset. It's like, oh, yeah, James Kirkland, you're going to your death. You don't got Aaron Wolfe. And then you got a trainer. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is what people are saying. His trainers are nobody. His trainers are unknown.
He wanted to bring training camp to San Antonio, and he was looking for a trainer, and he had a couple of options, and you know, we just hit it off. You know, we hit it off perfect, and he was referred by another person to come check me out, and said the shoe fit. We laced it up, and we're here. You know, we all know he can fight. That's something James Kirkland's never in a boring fight when it comes to him. So, you know, just the little things I think he was looking for as far as his skill, access to the boxing, his defense, his jab, stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're trying to bring to the table, is to make he's really motivated by this fight. You know, he knows this is a crossroads for him. You know, he knows this is a fight to take him to the next level. So, you know, the motivation is probably for me the biggest thing. Everything in the ring, you know, that's our little secret, but you know, everything is going great.
And you would think,
but the motivation for me,
like I said, what you should do is, if you didn't see HBO 24/7, Canelo versus Kirkland, basically this guy's an unknown. Many fans are asking the question of like, why not Ann Wolfe? Why not Ann Wolfe? And even in the episode, James Kirkland was irritated with the questions. And it's true, it's like, why not? And in my opinion, I've stated many times this, you know, I don't think he wanted that intense training that Ann Wolfe would provide. For example, a motherfucker like me, Ann Wolfe would have me looking like, she had me looking like Brian Jenks. But in my mind, I'm going to be like, just motherfucking, this bitch. You know, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not. You got to understand what I'm saying, to the point where I would greatly benefit from her tutelage, and I would be a better, like if I was a boxer, I would be a better fighter and a mentally ready fighter, to where she's cursing you the fuck out. Like, you ever see her? She be ratchet. Like, she cursing you the fuck out in the corner. Like, look at this motherfucker doing to you. He doing that bitch ass shit. and you sitting there like, yo, what the fuck, I'm gonna fuck him up when I get out there. I can't fuck you up, but I'm gonna fuck him up. You know, so you gotta understand her training style, and I don't think that James Kirkland wanted to deal with that. But for the biggest fight of his career, he needed someone like Ann Wolfe to turn him into a machine, and she said it best. And in fact, you know, we're going to run this video a little longer because, you know, I've been behind all week. So normally during a fight week, what I would do is I would, you know, do a fight week prediction video and do multiple videos throughout the week on the fight. Now you can see I'm straining my voice, you know, so that means I gotta stop soon. But I want to play this clip for you. And she made a perfect point of what I was saying in previous videos, where she was like, you may be to train him to fight, like you train him to fight. You know, and that's the point I'm trying to make, to whereas she prepares you. And like I said, I understand, I'm like me, my reporting style is, I tell it like it is. I'm not calling in with a bitch, please understand. What I'm saying is she understands, I'm pretty sure she understands what I'm saying. So, you know, don't be all sensitive coming to my channel with that bullshit. Like, we're talking boxing. And we're talking boxing uncut. So the episode's on at the beginning, so let me fast forward a little bit while I'm talking. And like I said, I really genuinely feel that, and not just me. Let's listen to our part.
Nevertheless, Kirkland proved unable to leave his past behind. And while still on probation for armed robbery...
Let's get to her part.
I took advantage of it.
Kirkland counting out bigger and bigger advantages by the round.
When James has his mind set on doing something, he's dangerous. Especially if he has somebody that knows how to get that dog out of him.
See what I mean? See what you hear what she's saying? Let me rewind that back. That's just one part.
Set on doing something, he's dangerous. Especially if he has somebody that knows how to get that dog out of him.
Well, if Kirkland continues this and can apply the finisher, a star is reborn.
I never listened to the criticism. I've been in this position.
Like with somebody like Ann Wolfe, you gotta know like what you getting.
Locked up.
And that's when like you find out like a lot of fighters. That's when you find out a lot of fighters aren't mentally.
I'm just ready to fight Canelo.
Or aren't mentally as strong as you think. I'm not saying he's not strong, but what I'm saying is, I don't know, you know, like honestly, I just feel, and I'm not the only one who feels this way. It's like, yo, okay, here it is right here. Here it is right here. I want you to listen to this part. We'll end the video with this. I'll be doing a Google Hangout about an hour or so after the event.
It's very unique in this sport.
If he's out there doing commercials, signing autographs, I don't care what he does. Miss Kirkland is focused on Kirkland.
I'm also going to be doing a video right after the fight.
Of his career, when James Kirkland's focus has been right, the results have typically been impressive. Which is in fact why to many observers, the headline of this camp has been "Who Isn't Here?"
Listen to all of this. Listen to it deeply.
For her part, Wolfe still doesn't know why she's not in the mix for the biggest fight of Kirkland's career.
I was waiting for him to call me to train him. Somebody says, well, he's in San Antonio, and he's going to get somebody else to train him. I wasn't given a reason. At all.
Man, you keep asking about it, it's kind of frustrating the shit out of me. I don't want to get upset about it.
Okay, let's stop that.
Yeah, let's just flip this shit.
I still love his stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him get beat. The little redhead motherfucker can fight. He done fought some of the best. What are you going to tell him? You can get him in condition, but can you get him in condition to fight?
And that right there is the whole gist of things. That right there, like, put it this way. I don't know if 50 Cent or his manager, whoever came to him, but like, yo, why not know Ann Wolfe? Like, I would have been like, yo, like, come on, like me, like, you know, I would have been like, listen, I would have been like, what kind of like bitch ass shit is you on? Like, you know you're gonna be right. I understand she's gonna yell at you and piss you off and all that shit, but you know you're gonna be right. Like, you're gonna be right. You know, so with this new guy, I like, you know, we're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see. We know what the headline's gonna be. Let's not bullshit around with each other. Come on, let's not be fools. If James Kirkland loses, what are people going to say? What are they going to say? Where's the Wolfe? TstreeT Controversy, TstreeT Controversy Live of RealCombatMedia.com, TstreeT Controversy on Twitter, TstreeT Controversy on Instagram. Please subscribe.